Today is November 6th. This is my third video of the day, I believe. It's around 7 p.m. right now. So when I was drinking chocolate milk, see, so they had stopped giving me these electric shocks. So the moment I started to say about chocolate milk, they immediately started to give me electric shock. Again, they stopped. But I made chocolate milk. Then they didn't do anything. I started to drink. They didn't give me anything. Only when I started to play benefits of milk in the YouTube video, and it had just started, that is exactly when they started to give me electric shock on the right side of my brain, which continued for same thing for like 2-3 minutes. Electric shock, it just continued. Then they stopped. Okay, then they did little bit of right eardrum pull. Okay, just very little. But anyways, so they wanted to make issue about me drinking milk. Okay, now I was very hungry and I just wanted to drink milk, but they wanted to make issue about it, and especially it was chocolate milk. See, I told you they wanted to make issue about the milk. Why? Because I put the chocolate powder in it, and when I was ordering that chocolate powder, they had made issue about it because they started to give me twitches when I was ordering it. Back then they were using twitches for that particular day when I was ordering. I had ordered on Amazon, so they started to give me twitch. So they already had started to make issue about that particular powder. You shouldn't drink cocoa powder. You shouldn't give it to anybody else. That's it. So because it was chocolate powder, so again they started to give me electric shock on the right side of my brain. Then I was making food for my hubby and my in-laws. So what happened was I was taking out the lentils, and I noticed there were some bugs like on the shelf. And sometimes when I've been noticing ever since my in-laws have moved with us, there's these very small bugs that you usually find in these lentils or some flour, or and because she had hoarded stuff and she was taking out all these whatever, because from where she moved, from her house to this house she moved, there was like she had hoarded all kind of lentils and flour, and so we were using all that. And in past 10 years I have never seen these kind of bugs in my lentils, or these were like and so we have had these issues anyways. So the moment I saw that, basically they started to give me electric shock. And then even before that, I was taking out the containers of all, there were like different containers of the lentils and beans also. So I took out the black beans again. And today I told you how they made issue about the black beans when I put it on my hubby's sweet potato. Today is the electric shock day. See, again, they just gave me electric shock again. See, they had stopped while I was making this video. Initially they gave, then they stopped. Now they again are giving me. You see, the moment I said black beans and the moment I said about me putting the beans on sweet potato, they again started it. So it's not random. Nothing is random. They want it. See, they are giving me more and more. They are continuing it. They are continuing it now. Because they wanted to make issue about it for the lunchtime, because I wanted some protein, on that sweet potato, the baked sweet potato he was having. So I just put some black beans. See, again, the moment I said about protein and black beans, they again started to give me electric shock. Now they are continuously horning into it. And as Tanut Sudan says, these people, when they tell you something, don't do this, don't do that, right? They are trying to get loose energy from you, because when they send helicopter, they want to see, are you getting anxious about it? Now they're giving me more and more electric shock as I'm revealing their secrets. That are you getting now they're giving more and more electric shock. They're not even letting me finish a sentence. That much intense electric shock they are giving me on the right side of my brain. And I told you, anything on the right side, oh, don't do that, right? So what Tanut Sudan was saying, the moment they send like these helicopters around you, or they do something to you via directed energy weapons, they are seeing that, are you reacting to it? Is that thing affecting you? Now I told you, none of this is affecting me. If I want to drink milk, I'll have milk. I want to have chocolate milk, I'll have chocolate milk. If I want to make black beans, I'll make black beans. because it's not up to them to decide what my hubby will have or what I will have. It's not up to them. They are not living in this house. They are not paying for these groceries. My hubby is paying for these groceries. They are not paying taxes for this house. They are giving me more and more electric shock to me as I'm saying this. As I'm saying, they're continuously giving me more and more electric shock. Black beans, they want to horn into black beans. See again, black beans, they want to horn into it. See, they're again giving me. So they are continuously going to do it. The more and more I say black beans, they're going to do it more and more and more. Because they don't care. I told you how these people are perverts. When I was asking this contractor is coming to take the carpets out, he said that you just remove the smaller stuff from your big furniture items. So in the drawers we have clothes and we have all other stuff, right? In our bedroom area and in living room area we have other stuff. So I was asking him if I need to remove the stuff from the chest, because chest is like a piece of board that has 6 drawers in it. So I was thinking, I don't know if they will be able to move the entire chest, like two people can move it. I'm not sure. I mean, how healthy these people will be who will be coming. And I don't know if, I mean, there are just clothes in there. There's not some heavy items, electronic or some other heavy items inside those drawers. It's just clothes. And the drawers cannot come out. I don't think so. So I was asking him, like, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to remove the stuff? And I asked him, do you want me to remove the stuff from the chest? So they immediately gave me twitches on the left side of my thigh. Very heavy twitch on the three twitches on the left side of my thigh. Yeah, we want it. Now, why they said it? Because I said chest. Now, at least in US, that thing is called chest. Now, so they related that chest to mine, and because they know, because they can see everything I see, they can read my mind. So they related that thing to my chest, okay? And then, so that's why they said, see, now they stopped giving me electric shock, okay? The moment I started to talk about this chest thing, okay? So they wanted to relate that chest that is in our room to my chest. So as if, remove the clothes, basically, because in that chest there is clothes. So they are not saying that, oh yeah, remove the clothes from the chest, because they gave me very heavy twitches on the left side of my thigh. So obviously they wanted to relate the clothes, because I mean, the contractor had not even replied to me, right? So why are they replying on behalf of the contractor? Usually they don't do that. So obviously they just wanted to make an issue, because these people are perverts. I told you, CIA Robert Duncan is a pervert. He's a terrorist too. Ex-FBI agent GERAL SOSBEE is a pervert terrorist. I told you. Karen Stewart, NSA, she's a pervert terrorist. SUJA VIJAYAN is a pervert terrorist. JIBIN is a pervert terrorist. Now they couldn't take it when I'm saying, Karen Stewart is a pervert terrorist. SUJA VIJAYAN is a pervert terrorist. So they gave me 2 electric shocks when I took those 2 people's name, okay? So SUJA VIJAYAN and Karen Stewart, NSA. So these 2 people are pervert terrorists. Who are JIBIN is a pervert terrorist. Who else? Dr. Stephen GREER, pervert terrorist. SACHIN, CLIVE, pastor, pervert terrorist. CRONE, pastor, a pervert terrorist. Who else? Dr. Stephen GREER, right? And Bob LAZAR and Ralph Smart YouTuber, Trend Genius YouTuber, JWTV YouTuber, ALMAS Jacob YouTuber, all these people who are actual Satanists, they are pervert terrorists. Who else? CRONE pastor, I said, who is a pervert terrorist, and Dr. Richard BOYLAN, a pervert terrorist, and yeah, all these people who chose to ignore the crimes that were being done, they are all pervert terrorists. And in fact, all these people are Satanists, because they are taking part in these crimes. And now they're giving me more and more electric shock. So they are proving in this video that yes, we are the terrorists. We are the pervert terrorists, because first we do pervertism and then we do the terrorism on you day and night. Today, entire day, they have given electric shock on the right side of my brain. Entire day. See, one day they do twitch, so then they do twitch entire day. It's twitching. Either they do twitching on my legs or mainly on my back side. They love to do twitching on my back whenever they're twitching. But yeah, you know, they have been doing it even on my legs. Today they did it on my hand, on the right side of my hand. In my previous video I showed you, or at least I told you that they started to give me when I was recording. So, but mainly it's electric shock today. So they are giving it. Now yesterday, for example, they were doing honing into eardrum. So entire day is just an eardrum pressure and either pulling or pressure, and that will continue entire day. So yeah, they got nothing to do with me or my family members. All they care is for their aliens and Lucifer and jinn and demons, fallen angels, you know, reptilians, because these entities, they need to harvest energy, and they cannot manifest in our world without the energy harvest. And that is why you watch a Matrix movie. They show you how these aliens are hooked up to the people and the energy is harvested from these human beings, because human beings work as batteries for these interdimensional entities whom they call aliens, but who are nothing more than a lie. And okay, they tell you in the spelling it's a lie, and they are nothing but jinn and demons. Okay, so yeah, in the Matrix movie, and so Montauk.net guy, you know, he has on his website Montauk.net, he has mentioned all about alien agenda. And one of the alien agenda is to harvest energy. Like I told you, they don't care about what I am doing here. They don't care about me, what I'm drinking or eating, or what my hubby is drinking and eat. They don't care. They want to have complete control over me. And as Henry Kissinger said, you control food, you control people. And here they are trying to make homemaker's recipe. Remember I showed you the military article of homemaker's recipe? What does a homemaker do? Oh, clean and mainly cook and all that, right? So I told you, the moment today I went for this washing machine, then they wanted to horn, so they started giving electric shock. The moment I go to cook something, anything I go to cook, they want to make issue. Or even I drink or I eat anything, they want to make issue. Here is electric shock. You know, they start doing electric shock. So they don't care for anything. They are caring for their recipe. They are caring for biorobotism when they are doing it. They are caring for the harvesting of my energy for their jinn and demons and aliens. They are not caring for any of me or my family members. They are caring for their jinn, for their demons, for their aliens, for their fallen angels, Lucifer. They are caring for their illegal experiments, and they are caring for their biorobotism. Oh, we are trying to gauge our directed energy weapons and voodoo and witchcraft weapons, you know. That is all they do. There are 300 witches in one military base. Go figure, what are they doing? Obviously, they are doing voodoo and witchcraft, because they are the satanic cults who are approved by the government. Because government itself is the satanic cult, because they are Freemasonic people and they worship Lucifer and they do animal, human and child sacrifice. That is what they do, and in witchcraft it is required to do. That is how they do witchcraft and voodoo and all that. And now they are giving me more and more electric shock, because I'm opening up. Almas Jacob has already opened up about all this. And go see that Messi guy. He's playing football on a camera, on TV, and his ball is floating in the air. There are all the players surrounding the ball. Nobody is touching the ball. Tell me how the ball is floating in the air. How is that possible? Now they are giving me more electric shock on the right side of my brain. Why? Because now I'm opening up, I'm disclosing their secrets about their voodoo and witchcraft. And not only that, while all that is happening on the football field, okay, live in front of everybody on the camera, on TV, this is happening. And there is the goal thing going on, where another player goes and plays the voodoo doll in that, the goal basket. Net. Gold net, where the net is. He's burying the voodoo doll over there in front of everybody.
And they use witchcraft in these playing things. Oh, people not realizing all this. They are using everything in plain sight, and people not even realizing it, that how deep these people are into witchcraft. Jehovah's Witnesses who started to come to my house, targeting my house for 2 straight years in 2015, 16 or 15, 16, 17 or 16, 17, 18, something like that. They came here straight targeting my house, and they took my handwritten name. Back then I had no clue what witchcraft is, what black magic is, and then I realized, oh, okay, Jehovah's Witnesses are Satanists when I started to watch ALMAS Jacob's video. And then I realized, oh, Satanists are into witchcraft, black magic and witchcraft. And in those 2 rituals, you require animal, child, and human sacrifice. I'm like, oh, now it all makes sense. Why everything was happening to me, from all these weird, activities on my body to my house and everything. So anyways, so yeah, they use both directed energy weapons as well as witchcraft and voodoo. They use both. As Montauk.net guy said, that there are 2 implants. One is physical implant, and the second is etheric implant. What is physical implant? It could be any nanochip or anything. Or what is etheric implant? Witchcraft, voodoo, where they invoke jinn and demons and they put it inside you. That's as simple as that. Now they are giving me more and more electric shock when I said that what is etheric implant, and when I explained all this. So they want to deny, saying that, oh, no, we're not using. Well, then how am I getting all the cuts? I showed you how I got this deep cut, and right here, they gave me this deep cut, and it was bleeding, and I already uploaded that video. Okay, my brother clearly said that jinn does it. Jinn is the interdimensional entity whom they invoke during this witchcraft. Okay, this cannot happen, or the falling of my eyelash at a particular time for dictation purpose cannot happen via directed energy weapons, or the stones that are in my mouth that they put. It cannot happen via directed energy weapons. That has to come from witchcraft. So the more and more they are doing electric shock on the right side of my brain, the more and more they are denying that, no, it is not coming from witchcraft. It is actually coming from witchcraft. Because see, these people, they are very good deceivers and liars. So when they try to deceive and lie to me, to tell me that, no, we are not using witchcraft on you, which is a clear lie, because that is how the cockroach activity was happening. That is what ex-GERAL, ex-FBI agent GERAL SOSBEE, he said it on his website that, oh yeah, we are putting cockroaches and all this on the target's life, in the target's life. He said it, and then he removed his website once I started to expose him on Twitter, everywhere, after the Maui fires happened, and after I started to post everything about him, that how he was using cockroach to contaminate all my surface areas, and and now they are giving me more and more electric shock. They are continuously giving me more and more electric shock to deny that, but that is not true. They, like I said, today is they just want probably a lot of loosh for their jinn and demons. Okay, so when they want a lot of loosh for their jinn and demons, they're continuously going to harass, target, and torture. And now I told you the names of the terrorists: SUJA VIJAYAN, JIBIN, CIA Robert Duncan, CIA Stephen GREER, Bob LAZAR, FBI GERAL SOSBEE, NSA Karen Stewart, Ramola Dharmraj, who else? Oh, Ralph Smart, JWTV guy, a YouTuber, Trend Genius, and there are many other people who keeps making videos on chosen ones, okay, ALMAS Jacob, by the way. All these people, they are terrorists. They're not only terrorists, but they are perverts too. Don't forget, they are perverts too. And now we have the raving going on, you see, because they have, like I told you, they are not still done with the electric shock. For this is 19 minutes into the video, they continuously started electric shock. They are not stopping it, right? So that is what it is. See, they are continuously doing it. They want to hone into something, electric shock, okay? For why they started? Oh, one thing, milk. You don't have milk. And actually I was watching the video about, it was Ayurvedic video, where this lady was saying that how you should have milk every night before you go to sleep, and how much beneficial it is, and how it has tryptophan in it, and how it secretes these serotonin and melatonin hormones, and that helps you sleep better. So one should have milk at night because it really helps you to fall asleep. So while there are benefits, these people want to make issue about not really milk, but of course the chocolate milk. Oh, chocolate! Why there was a chocolate in that? That they want to hone into something. It sometimes simple as carrots, lemon juice, or cilantro. It's as simple as that. Sometimes there's nothing. They want to hone into ghee. They want to hone into olive oil. They want to hone into anything and everything. And like I told you, they don't care about me or my family members. I told you how they've already given car total to my hubby. They made my accident of my hubby's car. They gave accident to me while there were 4 people inside my car, or 3 people inside my car, my in-laws and my hubby. So they don't care for anybody. When they tell when you feel like, oh look, they are guiding you, they are direct. No, they are not guiding or directing me. They just want to have control over me because I'm going out of matrix, as Tanutsudan says. And so I am a threat to the cabal. Dr. Richard Boylan clearly says I'm a threat to the cabal. It's as simple as that.